Alright folks, welcome back to the Don's channel. I am the Don Father and I'm delighted to say I have been given, and this one really is a surprise gift. Did not know this one was coming. Came home from my work and it was sat there waiting for me, so super excited to see what it is. I know who it's from, so massive shout out. Don't know if there's a letter inside, but massive shout out to Matthew Thornton from Footscray. All good people come from Footscray. Look, absolutely delighted. Thanks very much, mate. Not too sure what's inside. Didn't read the little details. I like to always leave it as a surprise if I can. But I'm honestly really happy with this. Not a lot of people know this, but over the last couple of weeks, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I was very close to actually calling it a day on the channel. But my wife says, don't do that, you worked so hard to build the channel up, blah blah blah. And I never, and my spirits have been lifted over the last wee while and I've been motivated again to come back to it. I'm really looking forward to the footy coming as well. And then when you receive something like that, especially when you're not expecting it, reminds me of exactly why I love doing the channel. Just the generosity of people out there, and basically that's their way of showing their support for me, and it really does lift the spirits, so thanks very much for that. It means a great deal. Anyway, no more banging on from me. Let's open it and see what's inside this box. Well wrapped anyway. Oh, we have got a letter. It's actually a lovely printed letter, so I'm going to read it out loud quickly if I can. My reading out loud is not very good, but this is a very professional setup. Dear Don Father, just following up on the letter I sent through. Enclosed is something that I wanted to send you. There are photos I took of the Whitton Oval. This is unbelievable. VU Whitton Oval, the home of the mighty doggies. I have numbered each photo on the back. All photos were taken during the second lockdown last year. Wow. The Oval was shut up for months during the first lockdown. I guess they were thinking that the club might come back and need to train there at some point, but it soon became obvious that wasn't going to happen. But they opened the gates so the public could use it after our winter. It's good. So basically, he's going to go through all the photos. I'll read that in my own time. There's quite a lot of details there, so this is brilliant. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you the photos. I think he's got, as he says, 5 photos here. This is absolutely brilliant stuff. Not only are the photos obviously take pictures, they've also been framed, but the beautiful touch on it is it's something that he's went out and done himself. So this is absolutely brilliant, personalised gift here. Well wrapped, mate, as well. I have got scissors somewhere. I want to open them in order. He does have them in order somewhere. So that's 4 and 5. I'll leave them until next. I've actually got scissors, bear with me. I do have a pair of scissors here, make it a little bit easier. So, not too sure. I don't want to look at the photo either. I want to leave it. There's number 1. Number 1, 2, 3. So we'll open them in order. Alright. Just quickly. This is an unbelievable gift, by the way. It's so thoughtful. And obviously, Footscray, and we share the same love for the same club. So this is absolutely brilliant, and it lets me see a little bit in and around the area. I haven't obviously been to the Oval before, the Whitton Oval, so it lets me see a little bit close up and personal. I'm going to look at it quickly and then I'm going to turn it around for you to see. Look at that. Home of the Western Bulldogs. Footy belongs to the West. Do you? WesternBulldogs.com, Australia. And as I say, framed photograph. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Teddy Whitton there, leg up as high as the clouds, and he was strong. He was as strong as the rock that he's standing on. There's no doubt about that. He epitomised the spirit of footy. That is a magnificent photo, by the way. Really love that. I'm going to try and keep the video not too long as well, but I will look at them properly after it and I'll read the personalised letter. Matthew, this is unbelievable, mate. Really good stuff. Try not to damage the photo frame. as well. So, number 2. Number 2. There we go, there we have it. That's the side. This is the side of the Whitton Oval. You can see the little places to put your bike as well, with a lovely club crest there. And it says something Victoria, maybe it's a community centre there, I'm not too sure, but that's the second photo. Lovely side shot, obviously the staircase going up through as well. I presume that's where the fans enter, I'm not too sure. Try and be gentle with this. Oh, look at this! This is class! It's got that vibe, that classic vintage look and feel to it. But the thing that I love most, obviously being a Bulldogs fan and a Rangers fan in Scotland, look at the seats, the row of seats there, the red, white and blue, absolutely brilliant. And as I say, that image, it's the old wooden seats and stuff going all the way around the oval. It just reeks of history, absolutely brilliant, and I love the fact, obviously it's in Footscray, the heartland of the Western Bulldogs. It's absolutely brilliant. We don't get to see the AFL games being played there. Obviously we're seeing them at the grounds like the Marvel, the MCG of course in Melbourne there, so it's nice to see where it kind of would have began for the Victoria clubs there, and obviously Bulldogs being in Footscray at the Whitton Oval. No, I've jumped one, so I'll get the other one out first. Well wrapped, absolutely well wrapped. No chance of these being damaged, rest assured on that, buddy. So there, look at that. Right in the centre of the field, the footy field there. Lovely shot. Like pride of place. The footy just sat there as well. I hope you can see that. I'll try and keep it still. The footy just sat there. You've really took your time to get lovely angle there, so straight on you can see down the footy field and at the sticks there. Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, I would struggle to kick it up until about the 50 metre mark from there, to be honest with you. I'd have to go a lot closer to kick a goal. Not many people could kick from there anyway. It's about 80, 90 metres, isn't it? Brilliant shot. I love how personalised this is as well. And there we have it, the Western Bulldogs. We've also got here, I presume this is at the side of the training ground, I'm not too sure. We've got the AFLW, the women's team, the Bulldogs players there on a mural on the wall. Absolutely brilliant. Ripping through the wall with a sharing in hand, with that fighting Footscray sort of, look at it though. It's a brilliant painting as well. That fighting Footscray spirit, sorry, I was going to say, but then I just looked at the picture again and got looking at the details. Brilliant stuff. And you've got the goal frame coming up through. Lovely photos, mate, lovely frames. And do you know what, I was actually thinking about this the other day. That's them all actually, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was number 4. I've showed you 5 first. I showed you 5 first, that's why I was looking at 4, it got me confused. That was number 5, that was number 4. So quick recap, 4 and 5 there, nice and close shots, brilliant stuff. And what I was going to say is, I was actually thinking about somewhere down the line getting the studio built. These will sit, I don't know how it's going to work or how I'm going to lay it out, but these will sit lovely. They'll be in view of the camera anyway. So, and I've actually got a few shirts to, as I say, I've got a few shirts to frame as well. One, I've got the whole Essendon team shirt that I won in a competition here, believe it or not. It was a Conor McKenna one, if you haven't seen that video. And obviously the main man himself, Teddy Whitten, an absolute legend. If you haven't seen some of his famous quotes and speeches, check them out on YouTube. I think I've actually done a couple of reactions to him as well. But what's left now is for me to read the letter. I'm not going to do it out loud. I am going to read it in my own time. There's an awful lot of reading there, and I'm quite rubbish at reading out loud, so I won't bother doing that and boring you with the way I read. But honestly, Matthew, mate, or Matt, I think you've got put down Matt. Honestly, Matt, from the bottom of the heart, this is an absolutely brilliant gift. I love the Bulldogs. I love the history of the sport as well. So seeing the old Whitton Oval there in Footscray. It really does mean a lot to get to see these pictures and what it's like outside. I particularly love, obviously I love the Teddy Whitton statue, but I love that one. I'm not too sure why. I think you've got the old bits there where you've got the, I presume like the media box, the coaches and stuff would sit up round the top there. Maybe some of the fans that are paying like more high-end tickets get to sit in there. Don't know if you get a bit of hospitality, maybe a bit of food if you're there. I'm not too sure. But it's the old seating, it's the old wooden seating arcing around the oval. On the concourse. It's absolutely brilliant. I love that photo, I love it. Just the red, white and blue, boom, boom, boom. It just jumps out at you. And of course the Teddy Whitton. Bang. The true fighting spirit of him. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Matt. Really do appreciate it. If anybody's got any other things that they'd like to send, please let me know. I'm surprised that one come because I actually postponed my PO box for a while there, so it's came through, which is absolutely brilliant. It still came through even though my PO box is actually postponed just now, so quite surprised at that, to be honest with you, and I didn't know it was coming, so it makes it all the better. But I will look into if there's more interest in sending gifts again as the footy season comes up. Obviously footy related gifts or Australia related gifts that I can open up on the channel and do a video. Then let me know in the comment section to this video and I'll see about starting up the PO box again. Thanks again. Check us out on, I've got an Instagram. I did cancel my Facebook. I have deleted my Facebook and Twitter, but I have got another channel as well, The Dawn of World Sports on YouTube. But stay tuned on this channel for more AFL content coming very, very soon. I am going to do a video of my Supercoach team. Maybe not the best, I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that. I'm really rubbish at trying to work within the money, but that's the name of the game, isn't it? That's the aim of the game. Trying to use the money and get the best team possible. If you had as much money available, we'd all have the best team going. We'd all pick the best players, so that's what makes it so enjoyable. But I'll show you my team and you can let me know what you think on that. I'll do that in the next day or two. Actually, I'm looking forward to doing that with you. I might be doing the fantasy football on the AFL site as well. And obviously I'm going to get the tipping coming up very, very soon. And I'm going to do a reaction coming soon as well. But all that's left to say is, once again, thanks very much, Matt, for that kind, generous gifts. It really does mean a lot. And the fact that you've went out of your way in your own time to get shots for me, again, much appreciated. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.